Coming to this question 71, you can see that alpha plus beta plus gamma, sum of the roots. You can see that it is 0 because the coefficient of x square is 0. X square term is not there. So you can, this is what we have to calculate. Now alpha plus beta, from this it is minus gamma. So this becomes minus gamma cube minus alpha cube minus beta cube. This is what we have to calculate. This is minus of alpha cube plus beta cube plus gamma cube. But you know that if a plus b plus c is 0, then a cube plus b cube plus c cube is nothing but 3abc. So I have it as 3 alpha beta gamma. So this is minus 3 into, from the equation, alpha beta gamma is nothing but minus 2008 by 8. So simplifying, you'll have it as 753. Let's go to next problem. In this problem, as f is continuous at x equal to 0, we have f of 0 is nothing but limit x tends to 0 e power tan x minus e power x plus ln of secant x plus tan x minus x by tan x minus x. So what I do is I write two separate denominators like this. I'm going to show that each of these limits are going to exist separately. So I'm going to write separate limits here. You can see that the first one, it is limit x tends to 0. What I'll do is I take out e power x common in the numerator. So I'll have it as e power x into e power tan x minus x minus 1 by tan x minus x I'll get, plus the second one, limit x tends to 0 ln of secant x plus tan x minus x by tan x minus x. And now this is standard limit. It is like e power y minus 1 by y as y tends to 0. Therefore that is obviously 1 there, and this goes to 1. So the first part it is 1, plus the second part you can see that it is 0 by 0 form. So I apply L'Hopital's rule. So when I apply L'Hopital's rule, I'll get it as the derivative of log of secant x plus tan x will be 1 by secant x plus tan x into its derivative will be secant x tan x plus secant square x and minus 1 whole by tan x derivative secant square x minus 1. Oopsie, I forgot limit x tends to 0 here. So you can see that in the numerator, if I take secant x common, I can cancel secant x plus tan x. So I have it as 1 plus limit x tends to 0 secant x minus 1 by secant square x minus 1. So cancelling secant x minus 1 both in numerator and denominator, I will have 1 plus limit x tends to 0 1 by secant x plus 1. So which comes out as 1 plus 1 by 2. So the answer is 3 by 2. Now this is a very simple problem. We have n having 4 digits. It has to lie between 4000 and 6000. Therefore in this place you can have either 4 or 5. So 2 ways for this, and it must be a multiple of 5. That means in the units place you can have 0 or 5. That means again 2 ways for this. Now for these 2 digits, he called them as b and c. This is the condition. So if I have b taking the value 3, then you can see that c, as it has to satisfy this condition and as it should be greater than b, so it can take 4 or 5 or 6. And if b takes 4, then c takes either 5 or 6. And if b takes 5, then c can take only one value, namely 6. And you can easily see that these are the only possibilities. In this case, we have 3 choices For B and C, that is 3 4 or 3 5, or one more choice is 3 comma 6. Three choices in this case, 2 in this case, 1 in this case. So total we have 6 ways of choosing these two places. So 2 for the first place and 6 for the second third places together, and 2 for the last place. So the total number of numbers that we can have under the required conditions is nothing but 24. Okay, coming to this problem, it's a simple one. We have dx by dt is equal to 12t square and dy by dt is equal to 12t cube. So I have dx by dy is equal to 12t square by 12t cube. There we'll get it as 1 by t. Now if you want d square x by dy square, so it's d by dy of dx by dy, which is nothing but d by dy of 1 by t. So I'll have it as minus 1 by t square into dt by dy. Now I have, this is dy by dt, so from that I have it as minus 1 by t square into 1 by 12t cube I get. So this will be minus 1 by 12 into t power 5 I have. Now using this whole information in this one, we have the numerator is minus 1 by 12 t power 5 by the denominator dx by dy whole power n. So I'll have it as 1 by t whole power n, which comes out as t power n by minus 12 t power 5, or I can write it as minus t power n minus 5 by 12. Now you want this quantity to be constant, possible only when the power is 0. That means n is equal to 5. See this problem, it is a little tricky. One way of doing things is like this. I'll put root x is equal to t, and then this expression will transform into t cube plus 1 by t cube minus 4 times t square plus 1 by t square. Now what I do is, this one I'll write it as a cube plus b cube. Here I can write a plus b whole cube minus 3ab, that will be 1 into a plus b, right? And here a square plus b square, I'll complete the square here. I'll have it as t plus 1 by t whole square minus 2ab. That's what I get. So if I call t plus 1 by t as s, I'll have s cube minus, I'm writing in order, so it will be 4s square minus 3s plus 8 I'll get, where s is nothing but t plus 1 by t, and where t is nothing but root x. So that is what I have as root x. It is positive in this case, therefore the minimum value of s is 2. That means s is greater than or equal to 2 from this story. And now for f of x, we want the minimum value, which transformed into this form means we want its minimum value given s is greater than or equal to 2. Now for that, what we do is, from here rest is obvious. We do the way we do in intermediate textbook. We simply go for the derivative and see where the derivative is 0. It is 3s cube minus 8s minus 3. That is the derivative. I'll equate the derivative to 0, and then I'll have factorizing. It is 3s cube minus 9s plus s minus 3 is equal to 0. So I'm getting 3s plus 1 into s minus 3 is equal to 0 I have. So 3s square here, after differentiating it's quadratic I get. So with s greater than or equal to 2 it will be positive. Therefore this cannot be 0. Therefore I get from this s is equal to 3. Now at this point I would like to verify whether the function has maximum or minimum. So I go for the second derivative. Its derivative will be 6s minus 8, and at s equal to 3 you can easily see that it is positive. That means at s equal to 3 it has minimum. So substituting s equal to 3 in this, you'll have your minimum value, and which is nothing but minus 10. Therefore k value is minus 10. Now with k is equal to minus 10, you want 24 plus 2k, which is obviously 4.